To us, it's as much about construction methodology as it is about the execution of a client's creative vision. From concept through completion, and by utilizing modern technology, our designs continually exceed all expectations. Our expertise is unparalleled, our experience is unrivaled, and we deliver best-in-class results. This is the Peacock and Lewis template of success, exemplified at Lost Tree Club, Palm Beach, Florida.
Ours is really an understated elegance. The old facilities, some people called them shabby chic, and they had progressed to just shabby. I think the leaders of the club at the time felt that it was time to reinvest in facilities, and they were showing their age. And one of the large impetuses was I did a club capital planning study. And what it showed and informed our membership of was that we would be investing $12 to $14 million over a course of 10 years just to keep what we had in running condition. Therefore, it certainly presented itself as wise to reinvest in a larger, more modern facility. Everybody has competition. It's part of business reality now, but the important thing is to identify your unique selling points as a club or any industry, and making sure you capitalize on those and reinvest in those strengths, and make sure that the message is clear enough to get to your potential customer. That's what we've done very well with the help of Peacock and Lewis.
We are selling a lifestyle. It's as much as I want to believe it's an amenity and all the attributes of that amenity that is going to change the way they live and value their club. We are putting them in a new place, and we are giving them a new opportunity to dream and change their wellness regiment and the way they use the club.
Lost Tree was one of the original gated communities to embark upon a fitness and spa center. And they passed the hat and had people, members, really create a club within a club. It became so popular right out of the gate that they quickly did away with the separate dues and rolled it into the club amenities. We said we're going to take what we were doing in the old facility, not only add some more things to it, but create the right space for what we're doing in the old facility now in the new facility. So it really elevated the experience, and again, the member foot traffic through that is critical.
The process that we follow is one where we document the existing facility, not only the as-built floor plans, but also users, the current users in the facility, to find out how they're using it. What we then do is work into the aerial photographs, and in today's world with Google and Bing, it's a lot easier to be able to analyze from about 5,000 feet what the parking around it, the accessibility to the facility, what its expansion capabilities are, going back to the code research based on setback requirements, what we can do with the existing facility. We looked at many solutions. There were solutions where we actually had the fitness component in the clubhouse. And many believe that that is probably the most efficient way to do it, is put as many amenities under one roof as you can to consolidate space and available space. And many sites are constrained and maybe end up with that solution. We always believe that the decentralizing of amenities based on time of day usage and the people that are using the parking, it's oftentimes better to take that amenity, which is more casual. We dress a little different, we look a little different when we come out of a treatment than most activities in the formal clubhouse. So we like to look at alternative sites, and ultimately this ended up on an adjacent site to the clubhouse. And we were able to use that cross-parking ability based on time of day usage so that we didn't build as much asphalt for the members to use for parking and access. In our design for Lost Tree, average age of 72 years old when we proposed this facility, that we put the spa on the second level.
We weren't quite convinced that we had the right size spa, the right number of rooms, but at the point in time that we could work on improving what we had as a layout but we couldn't really increase the fundamental size at that point. So what we did is we tried to make sure that the design was such that an increase in size would be easier to do at some point in time.
We took a fairly interesting approach. We brought the membership along with us in our discovery phase. First it was the club capital planning study, which put everybody on really the same baseline of understanding what we were faced with. And then we went through the discovery phase of what we could do with the space constraints we had here. And we brought the membership along every step. And while that takes a little bit of additional time, the end result was 94% of our eligible voting members voting, and it passed 4-1. So it really turned out to be a mandate, not any type of tug of war within the membership.
As part of this review process, we did another thing. We appointed what we called focus leaders. Because we wanted to cover everything as thoroughly as possible, we didn't want to overwhelm the committee. We said, okay, everybody's going to look at everything, but you look specifically at the cardio equipment. Make sure that all the questions are asked that ought to be asked about cardio equipment. And as a result, some of these focus leaders actually supplemented what we were doing as research as a group. They supplemented that with their own research. When it came time for the discussion for decisions, we expected those leaders to actually lead the discussion of the particular area they were concerned with. And that helped tremendously.
One of the challenges that we always face is after we have gone through a year worth of planning and member approval processes, then oftentimes leadership changes. And when the baton gets passed to a new group of members that might want to put their personal stamp or thumbprint on the process, there is a little bit of an education process that goes into the implementation.
If we wanted to build a consensus, we were going to start with a fact-driven decision process. And what that meant was we started out with the premise that facts are friendly, and if you can get people with a common objective to look at the same set of facts, you would come to a common decision. And the controversy ought to be eliminated in the process.
Now on Lost Tree, the great piece of analysis that that came into being after we had the member approval is that we had to change the program from what was published in the booklet to get the final vote. Because there was a contingent of members that were very vocal, that said, I can bring you more votes if you'll downsize the facility. The silent majority said, you know, I've been through a lot. I'm settling my bets after 9 holes. I would really like to get this facility built. But if my neighbor wants to downsize it a little bit, let's make sure that we design it so it can be expanded back. So we gave them all the facts and figures and data that we had assembled over a 6-month period and let the questions begin. And so they gave us great feedback. And just like you can imagine, as much time as all the experts put into a program, the users oftentimes come up with some really good solutions. And so we did then take that, all the feedback and the data, and we folded it into a presentation. We gave those presentations, got even a few more new ideas, and then ultimately created a booklet that had all of the facts, the figures, the financing, the disruption plan, the time frame, all aspects, and what their return on investment, what they could expect.
Welcome to Lost Tree Spa and Fitness. My name is Lynn Hearn. I'm the Director of Spa and Fitness. It's my pleasure to welcome you to our facility. We have here a beautiful operation opened 2 years ago in our new building, 14,000 square feet. Beautiful design by Peacock and Lewis, and really the objective was to provide something in our community so that all members found something that would enhance their health and their well-being. It was very important for us to design the facility that when a member walked in, they were received with a warm welcome from our concierge, and that they could know that within our building there was a little bit of something for them. So let me show you around. As members come in, we check them in the front desk. We have a trainer's kiosk where the trainers can supervise their activities on the floor. We built a really nice reception area for a hospitality station so that members could have refreshments and before and after their training. And then this area is really designed as a multi-purpose area. Functional training is really a big component of exercise these days. We knew through our process of evaluating equipment that it wasn't just the equipment. We needed open floor space that members could do TPI-based programming, stretching exercises, and just having open floor space for functional training. So this is very multi-purpose. Trainers will use this and design lots of different training techniques for their individual clients as well as doing small group training. When we built this building at 14,000 square feet, we wanted to really overcome the deficiencies of our previous building and provide an opportunity for our members, not only now, but in the next several years, that they would have everything in the facility that they would need. So we actually took the training floor and divided it into 4 different areas. One for our circuit training, which would be the pieces you see here, our Cybex equipment. And then we have another area for strength training, which is your traditional free weights. Really something for everyone. We wanted the younger members as well as the kids and grandkids to be able to find everything that they would in a cutting-edge facility within our facility. Then we also have another functional training area and stretch area, which is highly utilized. This season we actually rearranged some of our equipment so that we would have more open space for functional training. As happy as our members were our first 2 seasons when they came in, we did find that they were requesting more open space. Ironically, that's the thing that's very difficult to prove when you're in the design development stage, because if you don't see something on the blueprint, you don't understand what it's for. This has been very requested, and we were able to rearrange our equipment, which was something when you design the facility, if you actually provide a setting that you can adapt to future needs, that was an important criteria for us.
Hi, my name is Kasie Zilk. I'm the fitness manager here at Lost Tree Spa and Fitness. Personal training traditionally and still today seems to be the first type of service that members will try when they come to the Spa and Fitness Center. And so the trainers do a very good job of educating them once the relationship is built on all the other services that are here that will help that member achieve whatever goal that they want to achieve wellness-wise. And I'm proud to say that most of the members who are doing training are also doing 2, 3, 4 other services, and I think that mostly came from the training staff just helping create that program for them.
So welcome to our cardio area. When we designed the cardio area, it was very important for us that we had, again, something for everyone, from our deconditioned member or our older member all the way up to the performance athlete. We did a great deal of research with our committee and the professionals to try to find the exact right equipment for the membership. We also didn't want it to be very cluttered. Some of the facilities that we toured had a lot of cables and a lot of things that were unsightly or potentially posed a hazard. So we actually worked with Peacock and Lewis to depress our slab so that we could actually build up the cardio floor and have all of our electrical, if you see the panels down here, all the electrical is built underneath the surface. So it's made it very clean. It's also provided the ability for us to rearrange the equipment at some point if we wanted to, or to easily take away a piece if we didn't need it. One thing I do advise too is we held back on purchasing all of the equipment. We left a couple of open spaces until we opened the facility, which then allowed us to see where the demands were and then actually accommodate the members by supplying the demand. So now we're in our physical therapy clinic. When we opened our new facility, we wanted to have reimbursable insurance for our members, so it would be more convenient for them to come into our facility versus having to go outside for their physical therapy.
Hi, I'm Chantal Martin. I'm the Mind Body Fitness Manager here at Lost Tree Club. The old facility, Court 10, I loved it. It was small, it was intimate, but Pilates started with one little piece of equipment in the corner of the room. And then we took over the group room because it just grew and grew. And then we ran out of room. So now we're here, and it's lovely to have our own facility upstairs. And then we have our group Pilates downstairs, which we share with the Gyrotonic. And then it's great to have the group room as well for all our classes that we can now offer.
So our previous facility, we really were very limited in the space that we had to offer group wellness programming. So one of the things we wanted to solve, problems we wanted to solve with our new building, was to be able to provide a space for group programming where members could have an opportunity for a variety of different classes. We actually can use our room now to do anything from yoga and meditation all the way to spin, row, Tabata, and TRX. We do presentations here as well, so some of our lifestyle presentations that we are able to offer to our members take place in this room. Having a group wellness room with multifunction is highly important for a successful studio.
My name is Trish Boddy, and I am the Group Wellness Manager here at Lost Tree Club. I like to see group wellness as, a chance to fill in whatever you're missing, whether it's you need the flexibility work with yoga, you need the core work with Pilates, or you just want to really come in and have a great time with our spinning or rowing. I teach Tabata, which is high intensity, so we really have a little bit of everything to kind of fill in those gaps with what some of our clients might be doing with their personal trainers or whatever else they need and what they're looking for.
Welcome to our spa lobby. The spa and Pilates studio are located on the second floor of our facility. It's a place where members come to shop for retail. They're warmly received by our spa concierge to really enter into the whole spa experience. Our other facility really was lacking in that area. It was really a 4-treatment room spa, but very much just a renovated accounting office, which didn't really create the environment for a spa experience. So I'd like to invite you in to see the inner sanctum of the Banyan Tree Spa. As members are welcomed into the spa, they change into their robe and slippers, and our spa attendants offer them a warm neck wrap where they're able to relax in the lounge, offered champagne, espresso, cappuccino, and just a relaxing setting for them prior to their treatment.
Hi, my name's Carla Talbert, and I am the spa manager here at the Banyan Tree Spa at Lost Tree Club. The membership, they just come and they sit in the lounge and they just go, ah, and they're so excited that they can come here and they can ride their bicycles over here, they can walk over here and come into this serene, quiet space that they have told me they have been travel all around the world. They've gotten treatments done in many very gorgeous hotels in many countries, and this is right up there along with it. And they're so happy that this is in their community and it's accessible to them anytime.
This is our Cypress treatment room. The Cypress room is able to actually do body treatments. When we designed the rooms, it was very important for us to have rooms that would accommodate multiple treatments, both skincare as well as body treatments. We have an in-room shower, and we wanted to be able to have the rooms have a luxurious space. Our previous rooms were extremely small and really did not give the spa experience an opportunity that we have now with the very spacious rooms. So we did not have a locker room in our previous facility, or it was a very small closet, and it was important to us to now have a spacious area where members could really enjoy the spa. So we did create a steam shower, and members can come in and have aromatherapy steam before or after their treatment, and just a very lovely facility where they can make the spa their home. Thank you for joining us for a tour of our facility. We're very proud of Lost Tree Spa and Fitness. It's been 16 years of a wellness evolution here. Our members are thrilled to have the facility. I personally thank so many other facilities that we toured along the way in creating our dream facility. We have every year we are finding what's new to bring something different to our membership, so we aren't done growing. I wish everyone out there the best of luck in your evolution of your wellness facility.
Peacock and Lewis really had a great baseline of understanding about how to put these elements together, and obviously the proof is in the pudding and how much our members enjoy it with all the activity following construction.
We got engaged with the Club Spa Fitness Association when it was being created. We were such believers in that this would be the next phase of development at clubs. Because of a changing lifestyle in our country and the way we eat, the way we recreate, the way we are looking at our medical cost rising.
It was even before we completed the facility. All of a sudden, people that were coming on the grounds, potential buyers, were asking about the facilities and how it would work out and how they would be impacted. And during the first year, even I said in some of the interviews for new members, and when you asked them what made you decide to buy in Lost Tree, this came up on just about everybody's list that was looking at that time. What we were told by the industry experts, if you will, is that in the first year you should expect a 30% bump with a new facility. We actually got a bump that was roughly 60%. The second year we're told there's usually a drop-off, and we maintained the same level for the second year. We're now embarked on our third year, and we'll see what happens in that process. It was amazing how many people who never thought of going to work out or going to an outside gym actually decided that there was something here for them. And the word of mouth did a lot in that process.
Now, the beautiful part about these amenities is that the majority of the staffing can be from outside contractors. So it can be one where you can do the business plan, implement a business plan where these can break even, you can make money, or you can subsidize it based on the level of service that you want to provide to your members.
Well, I think we polished the diamond, very much so here. I mean, all the elements for success have been here and continue to be here, but we've certainly polished the diamond. What the future holds is bright. Positive momentum creates additional positive momentum, and we've certainly got that rolling. And it shows the importance of reinvesting in your facility, keeping things fresh, particularly in the luxury market. In the luxury club market, you have to provide value. Engagement, relaxation, experiential enjoyment are all critical factors, and with new, more modernized facilities, we're getting all of those.